Hello, so to get the delicious protein shake, you need to speak first of all to Levi's. But for that, you need to ask him a couple of times. If you don't talk to him, you will not be able to get the leftovers from the Feast Master. Okay, now we just open the door and talk to the Feast Master and get the leftovers. It's not so hard, but it's a very time-consuming process considering you have to do it in the DLC area.
You there? The feast is ready. Come home. We have to
And you just have to
favorite of the one true king.
to talk to him on. Okay.
Have prepared day the feast needs friend. And then he hot.
Wow, you have to go for a lot of dialogue to tell him about Levi's.
Has all the feast awaits.
I'm out of here. Enjoy your food and your company. The leftovers, and as you can see, they're really leftovers from. Well, you kind of guessed at what it is, but yeah, you just have to have the chef over here cooking.
Just act natural, okay? Alice? Ooh. Yeah, that's the stuff. I can do something with this. Tell you what, as soon as I've whipped up something, I'll save you a bowl. We'll meet up later. Just, keep this between us, yeah? Oh, in the meantime, you can gnaw on this. Just don't ask where it came from, and you'll be fine. Seriously, you won't even care once you taste it.
That's interesting. So this smells interesting, and it's a new consumable item as well. Converts 1 health into grey health per second, that's for the seconds. Oh, okay, so actually this is a much easier way to get grey health. Now I know we have so many builds involving grey health.
Hey, just in time. Not a minute too soon either. Saved you a serving of
Okay, he's ready. Finally.
Masterpiece, really. You know what? Probably better I don't know. Ignorance is... I'm not one to look a gift rat in the mouth, after all.
Not a gift wrap? No, I hope it's a raft. It would be better if it's a raft. I just spent, what, about 90 minutes here. So the developers basically paid the voice actor to include voice lines in the game where they make you wait 90 minutes. Yeah, just great spending of money, making people wait for nothing. Okay, so after we do this, we can buy the goods from these two gentlemen. As you can see, we have the meat jerky over here, which is, I don't know, kind of useless in my opinion. I will definitely use it for certain builds, because it was not even worth using that ring they introduced into the game. Meat shake. I will look at it in a second. That looks disgusting. If nightmares had the smell, this would be it. Meeting says just speak to you and then boom out of nowhere you got a whole new kind of food that not really say I would heard of. I don't mean to brag or anything. I guess the thing is that this is a very, very interesting one. Only one concoction may be active at a time. Wait, what? Looking at all of the buffs, I guess you can find some synergy, but the best one I found was to actually make a build with, of course, the Remaster Core, just because I wanted to see if all of the buffs can actually help the character survive for a lot longer. Now, there are some questions I don't have the answer to, but usually you can get up to 80% damage reduction super easy, but the main thing is that you can get to the max damage reduction with just having medium dodge roll. And besides, our dodge roll will be improved by the fitness as well. Some people might do this a different way, but I just like it. We're the tankiest we can get. And of course we'll be using the shield, health and some other stuff. So 190 health, 190 shield. And almost the damage reduction cap. It doesn't really matter because we'll be using, one of these things. And then we'll go to 83, which is a bit overboard, I don't know. It depends on how you want to build it, but you basically want the health tonic, the sanguine vapor, because you take 10% extra damage, but I'm not sure if this is actually portrayed here, because it actually increased my damage resistance a little bit when I drank this potion. So again, I'm not sure if the interactions are working properly. But yeah, that's going to be 3.5% extra lifesteal. With Shake, which is of course very interesting. I guess you can use it in certain builds, but not really worth it, because you just have much better options like the health, like the cooldown reduction, like the healing over time. I'm not sure what they wanted to do with Meat Shake. Probably they'll just introduce more combat oriented or more damage oriented concoctions in the next update. Some speed, of course. We'll also have the armor, the HP regeneration, but also the strong drink, which reduces encumbrance. And that's the only reason I'm able to get away with this, because that's 25 weight threshold basically modified. As for the other stuff in the build, well, I'm just trying to use the best things I have, so we'll go for a lifesteal type of deal, almost 10% lifesteal, 10% critical chance, and of course over here we'll have the bulwark, which is the reason why we're able to be so lightly armored but still have max damage reduction. So since you can see, this is pretty good, but it's very hard to make this build because it's very intensive. And our damage will not be really that good, but let me show you what happens when you die. So let's try to kill these guys and then we'll go and try to die. To be honest, this is not as tanky as I thought it would be. Just because of the way the game works in the apocalypse mode. Yeah, we can recharge our health very fast, but yeah, good luck doing anything else. Well, I guess it's not bad, but yeah, it's not as tanky as I thought it would be. Okay, let's use all of that again. As a short reminder, so let's see all of the buffs. Matuf Tonic, Sanguine Vapor, Meat Shake, Dark Cider, Bark Extract, Root Water, Strong Drink. Now, you can actually replace some of these. For example, you can definitely replace the Bark Extract with the concoction that will give you... This is the thing I'm talking about. Your current grey health generation is 50%. If you add another 50%, it will be 100% of your damage goes to your grey health. So that means you can almost, I don't know, you get 1 health regeneration extra. And this is the bug I was talking about. As you can see, I don't understand this. Didn't I test this? So you only get 5 concoctions left after you die. So this is the same thing as the cooldown reduction. They made cooldown reduction items and they didn't test it. They made extra concoction buffs and they didn't test it. So as you can see, these ones will not keep. Because the base game is only meant to remember 5 concoctions. So the Brewmaster quirk doesn't work as intended. It actually is bugged. It's bugged like many other things. So I have very little... I mean, I don't understand how the developers could have overlooked stuff like this. You have an item that adds concoction limit, you test all of the concoction limits and interactions, and if you keep them after that. This was a 5-minute job and someone didn't do their job. Anyway, it's a fun build, but because it's currently bugged, I don't ever recommend it. See you next time, bye bye.